What's up, everybody? I'm Sly the Movie Guy. The new year is around the corner, so it's time where I rank all 8 comic book films of 2018. And by the end of this video, I would love to know your rankings of all 8 comic book films this year. So I really would love to know, because we all are comic fans. We all had the film that gave us the best experience and the one that let us down. So we all gonna have different opinions and different lists of where we ranked our films at. So with all that being said, let's just get started. Venom. I wanted to like this movie. It was disappointing for me. And one of the things I liked about it was Eddie Brock and Venom's relationship. I thought that was really done well in this film. And the horror vibe of this film, I really appreciate. The other stuff didn't do it for me. Pretty much is like the storyline of it. The storyline, it took too long to get going, and when we got to it, it just still was kind of uneasy. The villain was not great, and Michelle Williams, I don't know what they did with her character. She's a fantastic actress. She was completely wasted in this film. I just wish they did a better job on character development, because that's the part I really look for when I'm watching a comic book movie, and Venom kind of didn't do it. And the fighting scenes, I wish they'd done a lot better, because the fighting scenes, I wanted to be like that, where we could be able to see it and stuff. You barely could see it because it's in the dark, and when Riot and Venom fought, it just kind of, you couldn't see anything pretty much. You just saw things just moving on around in the dark, so it's kind of hard to see. And the movie should have been rated R. I wished it was, because we've seen other comic book movies take those risks before, and this one just kind of didn't do it. So Venom, I wanted it to be like The Dark Knight and X-Men 2, and apparently it wasn't. So then I wanted it to be like top 3, and it failed. But if you like this movie, hey, good for you. I'm very happy for you. For me, hope you understand what my feelings about it. I really wanted it to be good, but apparently it didn't do it for me. Teen Titans Go. I just recently saw this movie on DVD, and I'm not a big Teen Titans fan. I never read like the comic books, or like when I did see the Kids at the show when it came on, the old version of it. They got the new version, which the one I watched, and I can say it was not bad at all. This movie actually is funny. It has great comedic timing. The reference jokes from Disney to Marvel to DC really worked. Everything in this film was just funny. And it's a very simple story, and kids can watch it. I'll see grown-ups enjoying this movie. This movie actually was like one of those comic films that actually was just surprisingly good. And this movie has some good moments, emotional moments, and I thought it really paid off here and there. So this is actually like one of those very fluff DC films, I can say, and it's very good animation. The animation colors look brilliant here. So I really recommend you checking this out. If you have kids, I say let them see it. It's really, really funny and cute. I really thought this movie does a lot of things that a kid will enjoy. Aquaman. I know it's so ranked low, but hey, I really enjoyed it. If you saw my review, I really enjoyed Aquaman. I thought Jason Momoa did fantastic. I thought Amber Heard, I thought Nicole Kidman, Willem Dafoe, the Black Manta, Abdul Mateen too. I thought he did a fantastic job. Manta. I thought everybody did a fantastic job. I thought the movie had a lot of fun here. I think anybody should check this movie out. This is a fantastic movie. But one of the things I want to see the film improve on is the storyline. The storyline was kind of a little choppy here and there. But besides that, the movie is fun. Like I said, I just wanted the storyline. The storyline was like a little bit better. I probably would have had it like number 1 or number 2. But it's at number 6. But it's not a bad film. I really recommend anybody checking it out. It's still in theaters. So please, it's a fun movie from start to finish. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know there's a lot of people that liked it and a lot of people hate it. I really enjoyed this film. I thought this film gave me the fun and joy, the humor really worked. Paul Rudd did a fantastic job. Evangeline Lilly, fantastic as Wasp, and and Michael Douglas does great. I thought the humor really worked well in this film. It's not better than the first one, but like I said, a lot of things was going for it that we seen from the first movie, and it just branches out stuff. And I like the different stuff that he did in this movie. I like Paul Rudd's as Scott Lang. I thought he did fantastic with the relationship with his daughter and stuff. Cassie Lang, that was really good. I thought that was cute. Father and daughter thing. It was done really well. And Louise really was funny here the second time around. So I say it's a blast to watch. I really liked it. It's really a fun film. One of the things I will mention the issues of it. The issues is the villain is not as strong in this storyline. So this time around, I was just like, we just had a good run of villains this year in the MCU, and this one kind of didn't do it for me. But besides that, it's a fun movie. I recommend you checking it out too. Deadpool 2. Now this one is kind of mixed. I was one of the people that really enjoyed this movie. Does this movie have issues? Yes. Is it better than the first one? No. But I say this is one of the films I actually watched like 3 or 4 times in the theaters. I actually enjoyed Deadpool 2. This movie knew what it was. What it was. It knew it. It had I love the humor here. The action I thought was a little bit better than the first movie. I thought the action was a lot more that offered me a lot. But that can be a good thing and a bad thing, because towards the end of the movie, I kind of said, okay, you kind of going too far. But like I said, I thought Ryan Reynolds knocked it out of the park once again as Deadpool. I thought Josh Brolin did great as Cable. I almost said Thanos because, Josh Brolin played so many. He did so many movies this year. He did great as Cable, so I really enjoyed Deadpool 2. It was really actually a fun film. Ryan Reynolds continued to break the fourth wall as Deadpool. They finally did right. Spoiler, Juggernaut. Excuse me if I said the name wrong. Juggernaut is one of my favorite X-Men characters, and they did a perfect job on this character. I was so happy because we've seen him in the other film. But they did. I thought Deadpool 2 was fantastic. If you didn't like it, I understand. For me, I had a great time with this movie. Wakanda Forever. This movie did everything for me. I loved Black Panther since when I was in elementary and stuff, and I read the comics. He was one of my favorite characters with Spiderman, Daredevil, and Batman, and all the rest. And I just couldn't wait to see a Black Panther movie. And this movie, to me, was really, really great. Did it have issues? Yes. And I know some people said it was okay, it was fine, it wasn't the best. I thought this film was brilliant. Ryan Coogler did a fantastic job directing this film. The acting was great, from Chadwick Boseman to Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Diane Guerrero, Andy Serkis. Everybody did a freaking phenomenal job here. This film just was really, it was just good. There's like the storyline is it was deep. It had good jokes. It was good timing jokes here for how the film did it. And some scenes are just so emotional. There's some deep stuff here. Stuff that happens in this film. It just was really good when Black Panther meets his ancestors, like his father and stuff. It just, all that really was good. It just one of those films, those superhero films that had a lot of heart and had a lot of depth to it. And this film just does everything for me as a Black Panther fan. I just love this film. Now, if you didn't really like it, hey, I respect your opinion, but for me, it does everything for me. I love Black Panther. It was a good film from start to finish. The film Killmonger. I want to talk. Michael B. Jordan did a fantastic job. I like Michael B. Jordan. I like him from Creed, Fruitvale Station, and Ryan Coogler. Both of these, they like directors and actors that do every film together. So they did a fantastic job on their third outing. I can't wait to see them do more films together in the future. This Black Panther is worth the watch. So check it out, please. If you haven't seen this film yet, what are you doing? Please buy this on DVD. It is worth the watch. Avengers Infinity War. I don't know how the Russo brothers did it. This film, 40 characters, that's impossible. I couldn't do that, but the Russo brothers just did the impossible. They just was, I don't know how. It was just the characters interacting with one another. We see the Guardian Galaxy. We see the Avengers. So how they do it? Because that was fear enough. I was like, so how can they do this? Because the tone of this movie. Because there's some characters that are like comedic. Some characters are serious. And the Russo brothers figured out how to balance that very well. The comedic timing was great. The acting from Chris Hemsworth, from Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans worked great. And the other characters did a phenomenal job. Josh Brolin as Thanos. The MCU films had issues of trying to make the villains compelling and stuff. Here they gave us the best villain, Thanos. This guy, well, as far as like top villains and cinematic, Thanos should be top 10. There's so much this guy was so menacing. You just felt fear with every time Thanos is on screen. There was nobody safe. This film everything was great. Josh Brolin just did a fantastic job with Thanos. I'm losing words. This film, I watched this like 3 times in theaters. The first time there were some parts I was kind of like uneasy about, like, no. I had to get my mind like, because there was so much stuff going on in this movie. But the second and third time I watched it, I was like, yep, this is one of my favorite comic films. So, hey, if you with me on this, you know how I feel. But, hey, if you didn't like this movie, hey, it's fine and all. I just thought this one blew my socks off. I was just so like I was blown away. This movie just surprised me. This is one of those movies that just knocked it out of the park. It was just home run, everything. Please, if you really was looking forward to Infinity War, please buy it on DVD. This is worth the watch. It's a treat. Just go see it. Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. I love this movie. This is one. When I saw the teaser trailer, that I think when it came out last year, I was like, oh, this looks good. I was kind of a little bit, when the teaser, I was like, I don't know. But when I saw it multiple times, like, okay, I'm hooked. This should look good. This looks good. And this makes me want to read the Miles Morales comic books. I never read the Miles Morales comic books. And this Spider-Man movie, what it does is so unique. It has the fun. It has the serious vibe to it. It's like they balance those things completely well. And it's just like reading the Spider-Man comic books, like the one, like Steve Ditko's Spider-Man with Peter Parker's and stuff. It knew what kind of film it was. It knew what it wanted to be, and it does everything. The style of it, of looking like the comic books, it really looks neat. It has nostalgia factor in there with the Spider-Man comics and stuff. Everything is in here. It's just so freaking great. It's just the chemistry Miles Morales and Peter Parker, Spider-Man was really the main thing I really liked in this film. That was a lot. It was great. Man, this Spider-Man fan, very hardcore Spider-Man fan, I just like to see a good Spider-Man movie. It could be anything, and we had Homecoming that came out last year, and that was good. This one, it just makes me happy. Back-to-back Spider-Man movies. This one, I just had a smile on my face. This is, to me, number one. I love this movie. It's totally a blast. This is the Spider-Man movie. It's a lot. There's so much to like from it. I'm just gonna leave it as that. Please check this out. It's still in theaters. It's a great, great movie. Thanks, guys, for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. By giving a video, let me know what your rankings of all 8 comic films, or your top 3, 4, 5, and if you've seen all of them, hey, rank all 8 of them. If you only seen a couple of them, I would just still love to know which one is your favorite. Like I said, with all comic fans, it's hard to kind of see these films in theaters because there's money involved. Some of the tickets are high and stuff. But like I said, Let me know in the comment section what is all your 8 or 5. Like I said, let me know. And 2019 is coming. We have comic book films that are coming out that year, next year. So I can't really wait. I can't wait for it. It's just, I'm very excited. Hopefully Shazam, Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, from all the comic films that are coming out. I can't wait for them. I hope they're great. The one Dark Horse is coming out with is going to be, hope is good. Hope in Dark Phoenix is great. Hope, just fingers crossed. So pretty much I can't wait to 2019 of comic book films. I'm a comic book fan, and I'm pretty sure y'all can't wait for it. Hopefully they don't let us down, but you can never tell. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, click thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and the bell button. As I can see you next time, I'm going to slide the movie guy. Peace.